Elliot, welcome to the show.
Hey, Chris. Here I am in literally the belly of the beast here.
How are you doing this evening?
I'm good.
Good. So, I mean, first of all, that short that Dave made for the Pepsi Max Challenge is extraordinary, isn't it? Why do you think it won all the praise? Obviously got the audience prize, but it won the jury prize as well. Is that right?
That's right. Well, Pepsi came to Raindance, a little humble Raindance, wanted to see how we could revitalize their online presence. So we talked them into helping us put on a film competition, and when the jury saw all the films, it was very, very clear that Dave's film was the best on grounds of entertainment, production values, and the Pepsi Max executives on the jury, of course, noticed the several different times he snuck the word Max into the thing. It was very well done. Yeah.
So what does that mean to David now? What does he actually get out of that?
Well, he and one other person get a VIP trip to Cannes, which is business class airfare to and from. Wow. A really nice flat. He chose a flat over a hotel room right near the Palais. And get this, Chris, will make you sick, €2,500 spending money for 1 week, plus £30,000 in readies to make his next film, plus he gets, he gets his film, the one that won the Pepsi Max, opens the Raindance Film Festival, play in front of the opening night film in Leicester Square in October. And there's a short film next year when it's finished. We'll also play in Raindance. So he's going to be part of Raindance for almost as long as I am, and look how grey I am.
Fantastic. So, I mean, speaking of going grey, we go back some time. I remember I first spoke with you probably in 1994 when I'd made a film called White Angel, and it might have even been the first or the second Raindance. I can't
That would have been the second Raindance,
right? Yes. And we couldn't do Raindance because the London Film Festival had already got us, and they wanted the world premiere and stuff. But you know,
your next film screened at Raindance.
It did do, yes, and I was about to say that the Urban Ghost Story then actually screened at Raindance. We had a great session, but then we went on to the Biffers, and it was your very first Biffers, as I remember. And it just kind of reminded me about how long you've been in the game and kind of helping independent filmmakers. But just casting your kind of mind back to how it was then and how it is today, what are the new trends that you see in emerging filmmaking, in independent film?
Well, Chris, you know, we met in the mid-'90s, early 90s, but something happened Valentine's Day 2005 that completely changed everything. And that was the day that the three co-founders of YouTube.com actually went and registered the URL. And it took them another 6 or 7 months to launch the site, and another 9 months before they sold it for all that fantastic sums of money. But the main thing that's happened is that this whole word that starts with the letter D, digital, and I think that's completely changed it, not only in terms of production, but primarily in distribution.
Right. So what do you think the smart filmmaker of today should be doing? Again, an emerging filmmaker, what kind of film should they be chasing? For my generation, I began with the whole kind of Dove F. Simmons kind of make a 20 grand feature film and try and close a deal in Hollywood. I mean, that's still a viable model to a point, but it's not necessarily the smartest thing to do.
Well, one thing hasn't changed is you've got to get a script. But a lot of the writers have met over the years, they've failed because they get dramas, and drama is a meaningless thing, because all stories have drama. But like you, Chris, if you went into an estate agent and said to an estate agent, I want a home, they would have no idea what you're talking about. Is it 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, bachelor, 100 a week, 500 a week, whatever? So the tool successful filmmakers do now, as always, is use the tool of genre. So my first intern back when you met me, I don't know if you remember him, was Edgar Wright, who was carrying boxes up and down stairs. And of course his film, Shaun of the Dead, combination of horror and comedy. And that's what that works. So there's that. The other thing I think that's really changed, Chris, and you're probably one of the best exponents of this, is all filmmakers now have to embrace social media, because without social media, you're really pretty dead in the water. And I noticed you had John Reese here last year, one of the great exponents of social media and how you use it, not only to get money in John's case, but certainly to push the film out. And Oren Peli, who made Paranormal Activity, which is a good film, but what Paramount bought was not the movie, but it was his social media marketing campaign, and that's what he sold, in a sense, that was supported by the movie, of course, and then they stuck a few zeros on the back.